everybody get back on. Get on back up in there.
Show on her like, Shalom, Daddy, Abba.
Shalom, shalom. We back. Can we be heard? Can we be heard?
Shalom, shalom, family.
Everybody saying no sound. Can we be heard? All right, give us a 9 if y'all can hear us. Give us a 9 if y'all can hear us. Give us a 9 if y'all can hear us.
Say something up.
Yahoo.
Yeah, we back on.
Now we all good?
We in the hot seat.
Yeah, so we in the hot seat, y'all. I mean, look, any questions? You dig? Any questions anybody got concerning the recent slander coming out the STL? On the real, me and bro been real quiet about the situation. We crack little jokes here and there. You understand? Crack little jokes. Hobo! Or bro may walk in, we may be like, what's up with you rebel rousers as an inside joke, you know what I'm saying? And we laugh and we joke about certain things and all that. But ain't none of that solid. Ain't none of that real. You know what I'm saying? So thus far, we went over the title Chief National Security Officer. That's the position I hold within the organization that I control. It has nothing to do with the Bible class. You understand? It's how I operate in the public. I'm a man that use my EIN numbers. I don't even use my social security number for the most part. I use EIN numbers. It's just how I maneuver out here in the public, man. Right. That's just what it is, man. There's plenty of knowledge I heard on that. It's just me. That's what I found out works better for me. You understand? I can open up a bank account with the EIN, turn on utilities. I can do all type of stuff. But that type of knowledge, people get to hearing certain things and be like sovereignty. No, man, I ain't talking about no sovereign. My God is sovereign. I'm just one of his sons, right? Even if we was dealing with the so-called false accusation of, because one sister called in telling some about a woman. Look, man, Lakeisha is my business partner. You understand? I've never fornicated nor committed adultery with this sister ever. You understand? She know that. She'll tell you that. You dig? And to this very day, she's still a close sister of mine. We got business going on and everything. All right. Now, trip off this. The crazy part is, look at this, right? You brother need to stop faking a fraud. The crazy part is the Ahki put up an episode of Cheaters with Lakeisha on there, right? Do y'all know that episode was from 10 years ago? Do y'all know that Cheaters is not real? It's paid actor. She was paid to act like that. Everybody in there was a paid actor. You feel me? So how are you confusing the two? You understand? So again, like certain things being put out there, Mally lusting and all this extra stuff. Why? Because I don't condemn a man having more than one woman. That's just what I'm not about to argue with nobody over what the Most High clearly allowed.
Shalom, Nisi Poo Juju.
If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Why you start wearing on? I've been wearing my head wrap, bro. You know what I did? My brother Jeremiah out the House of the Redeemed Servants. You understand? He's the one, he owns his clothing line called Garments of Vengeance. We had the Memphis trip coming up. And I'm like, look, I got something I want to incorporate. That's when I went up to Oklahoma. I had something I wanted to incorporate, and I did business with the brother. I supported the Hebrew Israelite who has a clothing business. You understand? And on top of that, Jeremiah from OKC believe everything we believe. He don't even come out of a One West understanding. You see what I'm saying? So certain things got thrown out there. That's an act that believe what we believe, right? But so the question should be, where is it in the scripture where we wear kufis and African garments? Since when is that cool to wear all? Since when is that Hebrew to wear all green Hamite garment and a kufi on your head? You feel me? Like people again, when the scriptures tell you an evil suspicion overthrows me in judgment, I see why. That's Sirach 3:24. Everything you talking about is circumstantial. You see what I'm saying? It's circumstantial. You like, why you wear that? Because I want to support a brother and I want to coordinate while I was down there. That's why. You understand? To my left had him some custom-made garments. Ain't nobody say nothing about that.
Yeah,
had some custom-made garments on while he was down there.
And they didn't have no fringes on it either. It was straight custom-made African garments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even wear no fringes with them. Ain't nobody say nothing to me about that. Mm-hmm. And then the last question was, did I hit Malaki little sister before we went off? I've never put my hands on this little sister.
That's
I never
right.
even called out her name.
That's right.
Now, and I said, have I put my hands on a woman before? Yes, I have. And I told y'all, excuse my language, it is fuck nigga shit to touch a woman. I'm letting y'all know that right now. But have I fell victim to that? Yes, I have. And that's why when I called into the show, I kept it 100 and I kept it honor and humility. I talked about lust and all of that. I fell victim to that. But that's something that the family that's listening to now knows because of what? Every time I do a lesson, I tell y'all before I even teach, this lesson was inspired by my actions. I teach lessons due to my daily actions, not to nobody else's, y'all. Yeah. And I apologize. I repent for all my doings and I've changed my ways. My whole question of me calling into the station was why we keep bringing the same thing up if everybody know everything, and why is lies getting put on top of it? I didn't call in to speak to Jake. I called in to speak to Daniel. As I just said in the video before, this is the hot seat. My whole thing to Daniel was I looked at you like a father figure. You was like a father to me. Ariel Albin Israel too, still like a father to me. I talk to him every now and then, have no malice with him. My whole thing was to my brother Daniel Solomon was I felt disappointed in certain things that I ain't gonna even speak about that happened. So I spoke on it in that under that little bypass we was at inside of that garage, and things got heated and I got carried away. I did. You know what I'm saying? And I let anger get to me. And that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? How am I on social media platforms teaching don't let anger get to you, but I'm all up in my elder face ready to swing on them because I'm in my feelings and my emotions when I know what feelings and emotions do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these people that be on here acting holy and all that. I fuck up, family, just like y'all fuck up. I talk about the fuck up and I'm trying to do something differently. But when lies get thrown on top of stuff, which what was happening, is the reason why I called in and I asked Daniel Solomon, did you say that I said Malaki committed adultery? What did he say? No, I did not say that. Okay, Daniel, y'all can re-listen to it. It's on God's Warrior, whatever the channel it is. I asked him another question. Did you say that I said Judah said something to me about $100,000? I got told because I stopped paying the bill, family. Yeah, that's why I got told.
Our contract dealing with this property preservation was tripping. You dig? So sometimes you fall on hard times, especially when you out here going for self.
Yeah, but it had nothing.
It had nothing to do with no sovereignty.
Me and her, she used her social security, and I put my social security with hers. And when they joined our social securities together, it made a certain amount in credit, and they actually gave us the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who messed it up. I messed the money up with the truck, and that's why they took it. And right after that, I got another truck. Good. That's what I'm saying. I've never been jobless, and we've been supplying jobs for the camp since I've been at the camp. So how are we hobos? We work. We provide work. I have a whole herbal business. I'm doing good. I ain't even been around. I ain't been making videos. I'm too busy making herbs. Yeah. So how is we these hobos, and how is like this? All I'm saying, y'all. And I'm not talking about Elder Jacob or nothing. I'm just saying this flat out. They've been lying on us. And that's the reason why I called in, to admit my faults, to show that I have repented worldwide, and to ask why are y'all still lying on us and why y'all talking about us when we ain't talking about y'all at all. That was my whole point of calling in. It was more for y'all. It wasn't for nobody else. It was for y'all, and it was for Daniel Solomon. I don't even know Jake. I couldn't even tell you his real first name, y'all. I don't even know Jake.
I could.
But I couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Lil Daryl? You know I gotta crack jokes on you, boy.
The only person I know is Daniel Solomon. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I looked up to, so that's who I was rapping with.
Lil DJ.
That's it.
Lil Daryl. It's all good,
Any more questions for me?
What's going on? So we just taking questions from the worldwide fam about anything heard that what it is.
Okay, it's in like you in the scripture. Go to any of my classes, y'all. Now this is the go to any before we left the camp. And go to any other. Show me where my teachings have changed. I have over hundreds of videos, y'all, where I'm sitting next to Daniel Solomon teaching these same teachings. Now all of a sudden I'm not a part of the camp and the teachings is esoteric. Yeah. I've been teaching the same way since I came into the truth. Now have Daniel called me and was like, look, that might scare the people. I understand what you're saying. I know Mally get what you're saying. That might scare the people. Take the video down. And I'll be like, okay, big bro, you right. It might scare. It's too much for people. So that have happened plenty of times. But have he ever told me this esoteric? He never said that to me. None of that. He never even made it assume to be another doctrine until after the camp split. I've been teaching the same exact thing in the same type of way since I started teaching inside the camp and on Honor Humility STL. Now, this is for y'all to do. If I'm lying, just go to the videos. I have taught a class right next to Daniel Solomon called Jacob Letter, talking about the chakras and how to reach the higher chakra, which is the pineal gland. And beside the whole video, Daniel saying what? That's right. That's right. So why is it changing now since we not on the same video, since we not on the same platform no more? That's all I'm saying. Something else is going on here. And I'm not here trying to drag these brother names through the mud or not, but it's a lot of lies being thrown out that's not true. Mama Ray Iolia, she talking about I'm teaching esoteric because I believe in crystals and stones. When we was down both years at the Hebrew Award Show, both years at the Hebrew Award Show, she had a 7-chakra crystal wine with a serpent around it. She had me, I charged it up for her. Now all of a sudden, I'm teaching esoteric because I'm into crystals and stuff. Bro, I actually charged her crystal wine up with a serpent around it. Y'all see it. If y'all go on my see the magic wine. So now all of a sudden she's saying, come out, he don't have, only thing I teach is hidden knowledge of the scriptures, and I take teaching. So how was I'm teaching any type of esoteric? And for anybody that don't know, all esoteric meaning is knowledge. That's it. We trying to make it seem like it's a part of demon knowledge.
Spookism.
Hidden knowledge, man. And
say
I don't know him, right? When he first came around, a lot of stuff started cracking off. A lot of stuff, soon as he came around. Now, don't get it twisted. It was division inside of the camp before Mahal even came to the camp.
That's true.
Okay? Now, I'm going to want to tell y'all something truthfully. Like I was saying on the radio show, the OG Maddox doctrine. He don't even, OG Maddox don't even believe in a Messiah. 2, it is homosexuals Passover. Literally, that comes to our past, that we celebrate with. It's a new brother that come to camp about nothing to him. We could come through shipping family. No, it don't. So I'm saying this not to talk and bring out business, but I'm saying this: if we still can fellowship with OG Maddox, be at the feast day with homosexuals, be at class of somebody that believes Joseph the Father, sit at the table, and I don't agree with half the stuff Dan talking about. You know what I'm saying? That we hash out behind closed doors because we don't want to seem like it's discord. And the stuff with OG Maddox and the cleaning up of Elder Jacob mess on a radio station where he calling out stuff that's not even true. How come Malaki can't be cool with Maharakar when Maharakar believe that the Holy Spirit is real, believe that Christ is our salvation and savior, and know that he's an Israelite and believe in Yohei Wahe? That was my only question. All across the board. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. And then why all of a sudden I'm teaching magic and I'm teaching sorcery when this was never stated. This was never ever stated when I was in camp and I was cool and I was keeping my mouth shut. Now that I'm speaking against what I see, now all of a sudden me and him are hobo Hebrews and we trying to be jealous and be just like them.
Hobo!
And that's all I'm saying. Look, and I'm not talking bad on nobody. We just speaking facts, bro. Because look, this is what they did. They said they want to get stuff off their chest before the atonement, right? We doing the same thing. And my thing is, y'all ask me questions. A lot of people have a lot of accusations about Yahki because of what brother Jacob said.
Malaki too. Yeah. Me too.
So ask me them questions. It's not because of what brother Jacob have said to the worldwide. Daniel ain't even really been saying nothing. He been agreeing, which I don't know why, because he know they lies. But Jacob been saying a lot of false stuff. So I'm here to answer them questions for myself because I never called in. If y'all know, I've been the only one quiet. I ain't said nothing. But it's
quiet too.
Yeah, of course you. But that's Judy, y'all. I ain't said nothing.
Shalom, y'all just came in.
I ain't said nothing about nothing, family. But now my name got brought up so many times. My household got brought up. My wife got brought up. Everything got brought up so many times. It's like, hold on. I gotta call in and let them know what's going on to the people that have stopped subscribing to our channel. Because anybody that's been tuned in, know before I start any video, I let y'all know where I got the lesson from, and I let y'all know what I went through, or if I committed a sin or not, to even inspire the lesson. And I always let y'all know that I'm growing from it. And look, don't follow the ways of Yahki. Don't follow the ways of man, because I fuck up daily, and I don't want y'all following in my footsteps. Everybody know that. That's the reason why I'm on here now. So any more questions, go on, ask them away, man.
Why are you doing that? I ain't heard it, but I heard that my name was brought up, and I heard that they said something about asking about about the money.
No, I fixed that.
Okay.
Because what was said, Daniel said that I said that you said about the $100,000, and I'm like, nah, Daniel, he ain't say that at all. I came to you by myself and asked about the $100,
okay,
and he said, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I fixed that.
Okay.
I fixed that. You all good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, ask away again. Y'all asked about the title, Chief National Security. That's the position I hold within the organization that I control. That's how I operate in the public under my business and under my titles. That's not me walking in the room. Shalom, I'm Chief National Security Officer. I've never even announced myself like that.
Y'all didn't know that until Jacob brought that out. Y'all never even knew that name. That's how you know he never even came in that name.
I don't even come in that name. That's how I operate and handle my business in the public, because I'm a private citizen. You understand? I rarely even use my social. I'm an EIN, bro. Everything I do, I move. I set up an EIN and move around like that. That's not sovereignty, man. It's having basic knowledge of contract law.
Yeah.
The difference between the public and the private.
And I don't know if I answered that question or not, though. The question was, why don't I trust Maharakal? And the reason why I don't trust him is simply because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? That's simply because I don't know him. I have told Mahal that if he on here, comment, bro. We know you be watching too. I have told him that face to face, and I told this brother that too. I told this brother that too. So
You told me that too.
And I've told you that. I've told everybody that. That's the reason why I know this brother. All the teachings y'all getting from me is teachings that he chose not to teach. He taught me them teachings. You know what I'm saying? That I got from scripture and validated and I go on a search. So I've learned up under him. Jacob never taught me anything. Jacob never quoted a scripture around me or none of that, because that's not what Jacob does. That's the reason why that's the reason why he had Mally and Dan on the show till this day, for scripture. Jacob is an entertainer, radio personality, and I'm not talking about him, but that's what he is. So I learned up under them. I don't even know Jacob like that. Yeah, I really don't.
For y'all don't either. For y'all that don't know, brother Jacob and the camp down here is not one body.
No,
there's a lot of stuff went down years ago. I'm talking about a little bit over a decade ago, and the brother name actually was dead in the streets. I was the only brother dealing with him.
And that's the story I heard about from everybody.
I was the only brother dealing with him. I still throw him a lifeline, send him some music, you understand? Check on him, because he still was holding his classes on Power Talk, you know. But a lot of the brothers, Raw Call Bar, you know, we got the Raw Bar Wars. Raw Call Bar died calling Jacob Snaker. He was not cool with Jacob when he passed, man. And some of you brothers know, he was at the funeral. All the brews walked past him. I stopped and was like, dang, what up, Big Jake, man? What's good, bro? You dig? And he hopped up and sorry for y'all loss. Y'all lost, huh? You see what I'm saying? So again, man, it's a lot of things that people like the chick from Karen from Philly and Ema Ray and everybody else talking crazy. It's just certain things, like if you was in St. Louis, the sentiment here is totally different, because the bros know what it is, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
like we know Ladera. We know Brother Jacob. You understand? Y'all don't know him like we know him intimately. You know what I'm saying?
What's up with? Let's answer this question just real quick for you. It's best to start y'all business with an LLC and an EIN. That way, if the business take the hit, it's a limit liability. Your Social Security is attached to your entity, and soul won't take the hit for it.
Yeah.
So it's best to always do LLC and EIN.
Yeah, bro. Say, what's the issue with the FBI situation? Hey, look, for y'all that don't know, I rapped about it. You understand?
Yeah.
The horse's bridle. It's real when them feds be at your mama door. So run and tell Patel. That was one of the agents that was investigating. You understand? And basically what it was a judge down in southern Missouri that seen the very paperwork that I was using to get tickets discharged up here in St. Louis. I had sent some paperwork down there for my sister Lakeisha, who is my business partner to this very day. Like, me and her get money and got all type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But she got a ticket. I'm like, I can get that going for you. I just did it up here in St. Louis. I'll get it going for you. But when that prosecutor and that judge in that paperwork, it shook him, and he cued the feds like, dang, investigate who this is, because what they thought they ran upon was a small militant Hebrew domestic terrorism group or something like that. You understand? That's what they thought they ran up on, and simply which is me doing business under my business titles in the public, getting rid of tickets. It was discovery that thick. It went from a ticket to he's a black Hebrew Israelite.
Investigations on a
religion of leader of an extreme religious sect. They in there calling me a religious sovereign and all. And I told all of them, I'm not sovereign. My God is, man. I just got basic knowledge on contract law and how these courts are operating in fraud, man. I'm quoting IRS codes and IRC codes and everything. Made the judge say, dang, asking for a W-9 EIN and a W-9 and EIN and IRS determination letter so I can know what business, what municipal corporation I'm doing business with. He shut the whole case down. Keisha on her right now, Lakeisha Davis.
And this what is one that said? It said about basically how he got you out of jail. You please explain.
All right, so look, Jacob never got me out of jail, y'all. My bond was $25,000 cash only. I was charged not with fraud, not with forgery. I was charged with tampering with a judicial officer. What they said, what that basically means is they said I reasonably calculated to harass the judge and the prosecutor in New Madrid. All right, which means you gotta prove this my state of mind when I sent it. So even the lawyer, once they got the lawyer, even he understood you can beat this. This is gonna take about 9 months. All right, Jacob never got me out of jail. $8,500 was put up to retain a lawyer. You understand? $1,700 of that, Yahki, my little sister,
Uriel,
and
Zeke,
and my cousin Zeke, they put up $1,700. Jake took $6,800 from the GoFundMe page. You understand? Told my sister he need that money right back.
Before you keep going, so he said that none of them niggas that was around you put up no money. That's a lie. I put up money. His little sister Audrey put up money. Zeke put up money, and brother I teach with all the time, and Uriel put up money. He put up the most money. Matter of fact, if let's keep it 100. Yeah. So that was a lie too, family.
Yeah, so he got his jail. That was a retained lawyer, and even the lawyer was like, "I can't get you out. You still got to come up with this 25." You see what I'm saying? So me getting out of jail, I either could wait 9 months to get a change of venue, make my way back to St. Louis, and finally get everything dropped. See, they were gonna tax me either way, either in money or in time. You see what I'm saying? Or I take this plea deal. You understand? And they threw it out there for 5 years, but you know what I'm saying? It was a month, 1 month, and then they charge you a month. You understand? So 5 years is really 2.5 years as long as you don't violate. And I'm on level 1 priority supervision now. All I gotta do is email the PO my check. I don't gotta go in and check in or none of that, man.
My bag. Gatawine did put in some stuff too.
Yeah,
right,
guys,
a strip put in some money too.
Yeah.
So bruhs helped out bruh. It ain't like we just around here broke, not helping our brother. He locked up. Now, do we got a account full of all that money? No, we don't. And that's the reason why I asked about the money. I'm like, well, we've been talking about schools, Dan. Why we ain't got no school? We got all that money. At that time, I didn't know that Jake was still separate, and they were still trying to keep the radio station separate from the class, Melchizedek Church. Because I knew about the split between Jake and the church. I knew he ain't been around. He only come on the Passover. I knew about all that, but I thought when that money came in that he was gonna help us out, because we've been trying to get out the basement of the Sears building forever. We paid weekly there. And then it was another lie. It was on Pentecost too. Yeah. All right, I don't want to lie. Yeah. It was another lie too that said that me and Mally haven't contributed none of the money that's been coming, that y'all been giving us towards the camp. If it wasn't for me and Mally, the class wouldn't have never started shooting live ever.
We got the internet.
We got the internet cut on. We got the equipment down there, and y'all have been paying for the lives down there. Y'all been paying for the lives down there. That's the reason why they able to go live down there in the first place, because of me and Mally getting money from y'all. So we was using the money to do righteous stuff with, and then the other stuff we was going to the studio with and stuff like that. So it ain't like we was misusing the money and we never gave Dan nothing. That's a lie. We did. Ask Daniel South. I got the receipts. I got the receipts in my email right now. Right now, family. So no lies is being told here. Only lies that's been told is on man Malaki Macabee, and these are facts.
Yeah, that's just what it is, man. You dig? What else we got?
So that live y'all seeing down there right now came from It's called Melchizedek Media LLC. We LLC, they gave it an EIN number. I called in. I was on the phone with Daniel Solomon for damn near 24 hours trying to look for the right piece to get for it. Dan asked, how we gonna pay for this? I told him, we got a couple hundred saved up from the donations that's been coming to us. He said, y'all gonna use that? Okay. He said, now look, this is why I love that brother and I look at him like a father. He said, if y'all need anything else, let me know. See, I never lie on him, man. That's a good brother. Now, I just think he's being caught up with Jake's spirit or something, man, because he allowing Jake to do all this wicked stuff and he know it's wrong. That's why when you hear him on the radio say, he be like, control your spirit, Jake. Don't let the devil get to you. But it's like, man, why is you letting him say all these lies about us, though? You know what I'm saying? Remember, Jake is a radio personnel, man.
A very funny guy.
Like, I'm not even talking about it. I'm just keeping it real.
Still laugh at him to this very day.
But the reason why they live down there in that basement right now is because we started the proceeds that y'all was giving us to Honor Humility STL and Ford Tribe to the camp. These are facts, and I got all the documentation to prove it.
Yeah, man, Bruce know that. Another question. Is it true y'all swap wives? Hell to the no. And any wickedness like that didn't happen, we didn't address it on site, on spot. You understand? Like the scripture tell you, put away from among you that evil and wicked person. So no, we're not swapping wives. You understand? The question should be, how is it that old stuff from 5-6 years gets brought up that happened on their watch, but no judgment was ever rendered?
Can I say something too?
Go ahead.
Now, as far as the swapping wives, look, I'm gonna be the first one to say this. Now, did somebody pass me their wife? Hell no. Hell no. Do I go by a code by not swapping wives? Yes, I do. I stick to that firmly. But have I dealt with a sister that dealt with a brother before? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Have I talked to the brother about it? Yes, I have. Have I did that very low code? Even though it's not commandment breaking, it's still a code of violation. That's why we did a whole lesson on it. Or have I did that in years? No, I haven't. So look, I'll be the first. I will put myself out there. I will put myself out there and say that. Have Mally ever moved like that? No, he haven't. But I have, though. I have. Will I ever do that type of shit again? Hell no. I get the concept of it. I was a technicality Hebrew too before. Well, technically it's not a sin, so, and then you start thinking, well, that becomes a stumbling block for your brother. So yes, other than that, no white swapping.
Yeah, and then
white swapping ever.
And check this out though, Israel. That's why the scriptures in the Bible, it's impossible, but offenses are gonna come.
Yeah, Wardy P, lesson learned.
The thing is this. What do we do? What do we do when situations like that arise? When problems arise, you're supposed to stick to the scripture when it comes down to our judgment.
Daniel, Yahki, is it true that you was about to bomb on the elder Daniel Solomon? No, it's not true. I wasn't finna hit him. I wasn't gonna hit him. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, not even using this as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I got my own daddy issues I've been going through. I ain't got no father figure. I've been in prison and everything, been shot up, stabbed up, gang banging, all of that. So to actually come into this truth, I always had an intelligent mind and I was always good at science and math. So to come into this truth and be able to apply it right and to be taught like by my big bro and by Daniel, and they showing me certain things that I always knew, it made me look at him like a father.
No doubt.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I looked at him like a straight father, him, and like I say, Ariel Ben Israel, who I used to always record with, man. I love that dude to life, man. He done did so much for me, I couldn't even explain to y'all. So I always looked up to Dan like a father. So a situation happened, which I'm not gonna speak on that particular situation because it's gonna make me bring up somebody and I don't want her name in it. But something ended up happening where a certain case came from it, so I wanted to speak to him about it. That day that they pulled Judah to the side, we just was coming to be his witness. But the way Jake came off all harsh, like he told us, nigga, y'all can pack y'all shit up and get the fuck up out of here.
That's what
he told us, man.
Look, that's when I blew on.
So that's when things got heated.
Him, like,
yeah,
tripping.
Because Jake told me, Mally, and Judah, we can pack our shit up and get the fuck up out of here. That's exactly what he said. And we like, bro, you pay for everybody else room. That's rappers. You ain't even pay for our room.
I thought we was hobos. We need you to pay for our stuff, huh? No, we pay for our own.
So that's what happened. We pay for our own room. So we like, look, we ain't leaving. We pay for our own room. Yeah, so then that's when he said, let's go back into the garage deeper. So we walking deeper and deeper, and Daniel Solomon like, look, I'm not finna keep walking all this deep. Let's get what we got to get out right here. So what happened was Jacob addressed the two sisters, which is one is on Facebook. I can't think of her name.
Chanel. She cool with Leviticus.
And another,
shout out to them too.
And another sister, which was Keisha. So the whole thing went around and they jumping down Judah throat. So Judah responded, whatever he responded, and women respond. This is exactly what he said. Jacob said, I don't care what you heifers talking about. Y'all not finna do this at my show. That's what came out his mouth, man. That's what came out of Jacob's mouth. Daniel quiet the whole time. So Daniel looked over to me, and then he said, yeah, we've been seeing videos of Wooty Wop, this and that. So I'm like, well, look, while we on it, let me go ahead and speak my piece. So only thing I said is, I said, I've been noticing what's been going on in the camp. A lot of women been ruling the camp, Wooty Wop Wop, this and that. And you've been saying this, and scripture's been getting twisted and this and that. And I said, look, if it don't get fixed, I ain't coming back. Daniel looked at me, and he said, well, shit, I don't need you anyway. That's what he told me. So that's that's when I got in my mind. I'm like, dang, so you don't need me, Wooty Wop, this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? We get to going back and forth and getting angry. Next thing I know, I'm in my brother's face. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my
but
face.
Look, I bagged him up.
Yeah,
like,
no,
look, man,
this is exactly what he did. He told me to chill out and he pushed me back. When he pushed me back, Dan said, so this how you treat your elder? This how you correct not an elder, right? And then that's when Mally was like, bro, you know we can't talk to you. Every time we talk to you, you try to slither out the situation. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when Jake, look, the women had walked off because they like, damn, Leviticus looking like, what the hell is really going on? Because we talking about shit that happened before we came to the show. So look, Jake put his arm over Dan's arm and walked him up that way. We walked back. After that, we get to the hotel room. We letting all the bros from STL know exactly what's going on. While I'm walking out to clear my mind, because I'm so fucked up. I'm like, dang, man, my elder done disappointed me. I done disrespected him. I fuck around and fucked up. I need to repent. I'm going to leave to repent. And as I open the door, Dan finna knock on our hotel door. So when Dan knocking on our hotel door, I come out. We get to talking. This is exactly what he said. He said, is you guys still performing? We want to know if y'all still performing. That was the conversation. Yahki LE is my witness. He said, is you guys still performing or y'all not doing a performance? We didn't know because we didn't know how the performance going. After that happened, I look down the hallway. I see Jake on the side of the soda machine looking. Dang. So Jake, so Jake walk up from the side of the soda machine. I said, dang, Jake. So I hugged Dan. I said, I apologize for what I did.
Right. So you apologize minutes after?
Yeah, I apologize minutes after. Me and Dan actually hugged. Man, asked Yahki LE. Man, Dan actually hugged. I apologize. He told me I love him. I said, I love you too, elder. Next thing I know, I see Jake coming up from the soda machine, and he was like, so you guys still gonna perform? And I'm like, yeah, we still gonna perform. It ain't no hard feelings. I said, we need to have a meeting. See, me and Mally called the meeting. Dan and Jake didn't call no meeting. That's the biggest lie ever.
I just told Adonai that today.
Me and Mally called the meeting.
That's right.
That happened back here in St. Louis. So I'm like, look, we just need to call a meeting. Y'all can on here. He's my witness right now.
You just said, yeah.
So look, Jacob was standing in front of me by the door. He walked in the room and Mally and them was talking about what just happened. He said something ignorant, then he closed the door.
He ain't say nothing. He just
yeah, he laughed at Mally and them. And then he closed the door.
Like, what did you laugh at?
Ask what they
hold on. So after Jacob closed the door, Jacob look at me, which is Yahki, and I look at him. I say, "Dang, Jake, you don't love me or something? You usually shake me up. You ain't gave me a hug since I seen you, and you been looking at me weird, and you ain't paid for our room." He said, "It's all good, Ahki, Yahki. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still performing, right?" I said, yeah. I said, damn, well, can I get a hug? Asked Yahkanan. I had to make him hug me. Yahkanan got mad. Yahkanan like, man, you acting all soft to the elders. I'm like, it ain't that. I'm just trying to be peaceful while I'm here. Ask Yahki on the board right now. So I made him give me a hug. Then after that, everything was cool. We get back to St. Louis. The meeting set that me and Mally set. Only thing Dan set up was the date. Me and Mally set the meeting. The meeting was supposed to be over a specific topic. And this topic didn't have nothing to do with what was brought out inside there. The topic had to do with what went on in the garage. Yeah. They had changed the meeting to a whole new, different topic.
Hey, look, we got there and the meeting was about infiltration and polygamy. You feel me? And a man being allowed to, or having a permissible will to have more than one woman, man. And it was about polygyny and it was about infiltration.
But what we agreed on,
no scripture was even allowed in the council. And that's why I left early. Like he on there talking like I pulled out this paper and he ran about it. Bro, you ain't pull out none of that till after we left.
After we left.
I left out of there because my few attempts to pull the scripture was shut down.
But I said that was
what I'm saying. Then, matter of fact, Judah Moshe said it's gonna happen. When he asked me, he said, "What you bringing your Bible for, Malaki?" You know they ain't finna go into no scripture. I brought mine anyway.
And look, we know they listening, y'all. Look, we know bros listening that we talking about. These are facts, and we got recordings and everything. They can't even knock what we saying. They didn't pull. Jacob did not pull none of Mali papers until we walked off.
That's
the
true.
only reason why we left, family, and I'm not talking. Look, y'all want to know what's really going on? We letting y'all know the real. The only reason why me, Mali, and Judah left in the first place, and we had our own rides.
Yeah,
we always
just
say Yo Web House, so we chose to hop in with certain brothers.
Right.
We all got our own rides.
Yeah, like,
we just chose to hop in with certain brothers.
We all got our own cribs. We all got our own rides and everything, man.
So
like,
look,
what are you talking about?
So this what happened.
Dude is
so
lying,
so when we left, they pulled out, but they ain't know we still had bros in there on the phone that was recording everything. Man. That's when Jacob pulled out the papers, y'all. So the reason why we left is because something got brought up by multiple wives. All bruh said right here was, this all bruh said. He said, well, don't a particular elder that was once here had multiple wives?
Oh, our elder, Ozel ben Israel. You understand? At his wake, Daniel Solomon introduced me to one of his concubines.
Adonai, I hope you listening, because we just spoke
one of his wives, should I say. You understand? Then I'm like, dang, I thought the old wife was already dead. He's like, yeah, that's one of his, one of his other ribs and all that. So when the question came out about do we have any successful examples of polygyny, my hand went right up. We just buried the elder, Ozel ben Israel.
And this is exactly what.
And it was never no problem with him.
And he said, none of the bros know that till you said it. So Mali was like, bro, that's fuck shit. What you mean that none of the bros? So we gonna keep that under wraps. Yeah. So he said, this is exactly what he said. He said, well, that shit came from Cain. He said multiple wives came from Cain. And Abraham didn't have multiple wives or concubines. After that, Mali stood up. He said, well, can we pull a script to prove that?
Genesis, the 25th chapter. Abraham had more than one wife and more than one concubine. Man.
Somebody also just asked that Judah Moshe. Yeah, this me back here. Yeah. Just to address that comment, they said that's why Judah had the Glock 40. For the record, it's an open carry state of Missouri. I always have a Glock on me. Always. And I got a concealed carry permit.
Yeah, he ain't carrying no.
So I ain't illegally carrying a firearm. I legally have my concealed carry permit.
And look,
pull it out. Pull it out.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to see all, but I legally carry in the state of Missouri.
That's right.
I have my concealed carry permit. There go my name right there.
But look, it was bros in the meeting with guns.
I was just finna say, now trip off this. You talk noise about Judah Moshe having guns, man. But in the meeting, no scriptures was allowed, but niggas got hammers hanging up off of them.
Oh!
So no scriptures allowed.
But bros got guns.
It's getting cornered. Everybody arguing. I'm like, look, I'm out of here. I'm not even finna stay down here and even entertain a whole bunch of grown men with hot ass breath if the scriptures are not allowed.
The scriptures got denied 3 times. Bros holding their pistols, talking bad to me and Mali. So look, we seen the situation. Mali looked at me and said this. He said, if God is not in the council, what is it? I said, a wicked council. He looked at me. He looked at Judah. He said, we gone. So we left. That's all it was. On our way out, big bro Daniel Solomon said, we need y'all keys and y'all can't come back down here. That's what happened. So when we went outside, we just waited. We waited. Yes, we did wait because a few bros need to get back out. But they was in there recording everything and listening to everything for we can have a witness. That's why we stayed on the parking lot. We didn't stay on the parking lot because we didn't have no way home. We stayed on the parking lot to receive the information of what was being said. So every bro start leaving out. They like, look, I can't deal with this. That's some ungodly shit. They down there talking bad about y'all. They saying, yeah, that Mali committed adultery. They saying that Mali did this. They saying you doing that. They pulling out papers saying the FBI kicking in doors with the wop this and that. So we get all the information and bros walking up. They turning around. That's when we pulled off. After this, y'all ain't still know nothing. We steady doing videos, all that. We ain't say nothing. Mali even went as far as to saying this. We starting to travel, so we not gonna be down in the Sears building no more.
That's right.
So he even patched it up for the Worldwide Assembly wouldn't get this type of information.
Yeah, because also real and then was asking me like, what happened? Stop split up. I'm like, no, everything all good. We just traveling more now. Know what I'm saying? My whole thing was the outside world ain't got to know about in-house problems.
Don't let them brothers ruffle y'all feathers.
Malaki,
They not, bro.
Somebody said,
Malaki, let me ask you this, Hebrew. Did you knock boots with Lakeisha while she was married? Hell to the no.
No, we got to record.
They got cleared up.
Yeah, we got, bro, that already been cleared up, and Lakeisha on her right now.
Ask her. She on her.
You know what I'm saying? And to this day, that's a very close to mine. You understand? But no, I ain't dealt with her while she was married, bro. I don't even get down like that. Anybody, that's why I said, Jake, you sound like a clown dissing me, because everybody that know me know better. I don't deal with women that got men. I just don't happen.
And who said I call her a bitch? I didn't call her no bitch.
Jake said that too, bro.
Yeah, that's a lie. And me and Keisha, we cool. We made up. And think about it, if you don't mind if I say.
Go ahead.
All right, so basically what happened, shout out to the sister Keisha. Basically, the long story short, what happened down in Memphis, her and Chanel had got into it. And it was mainly over the Sabbath day.
Over the Sabbath, because let's keep it real, no provisions were made for the Sabbath. We down here for a radio show, huh? On the Most High's most holy day of the week, we ain't having no Sabbath service. Ain't no food, lunch meat, nothing prepared, and none of that. It's forcing people to go out, break the Sabbath, and all that.
Right.
You understand? That's how the whole thing came up, because our sister was going to feed her children because there were no provisions made for the Sabbath from the brothers who actually put this whole thing together.
Right. So it ain't like me and Keisha was just blaming on each other. If anything, Keisha and Chanel was the main ones that were actually arguing. But me and Keisha, we made up everything straight. Now I didn't call her no bitch. It was never about that. So I don't know who said that.
Jake.
You know what I'm saying? So I never called her no bitch. She on her right now. That was never said.
Look, see, Bruce, I witnessed it. It wasn't that serious.
Exactly.
That's Yahki.
Oh yeah, Shalom, bro.
Shalom, bro. What up, King?
Leviticus witnessed it. Chanel witnessed it.
We got Lakeisha right here.
Yeah, she said she taking
questions. She taking questions.
Lakeisha on here saying she taking questions.
Shout out to that sister.
Y'all.
So it wasn't even. So it didn't even look like that.
Judah did not call me out my name.
Boom.
Thank you. Boom. Right there.
Look, we see who
so that's a lie.
We see.
I ain't call out no name, and anybody who's been around, I ain't never got into it with no sister. Period. So and then I said, well, Judah, Judah looked at me and smiled and walked away. Exactly. So it wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. Shout out to that sister. We all good now. That's one under the bridge. Yada yada.
Yeah.
Look, so only reason why the stuff happened up under the garage anyway, because we seen the way they tried to snap Judah up. Man, I seen Mally walking like, hold on, what they finna do with Judah? So shit, it's my big bro. I'm like, hold on, I got big bro back. Well, let's see what's going on. So that's when he was like, what the hell y'all doing? We only need to talk. Yeah, of course I had your back. We only need to talk to Judah. That's when Mally said, nah, bro. He need at least 2 witnesses. He said he don't need a damn thing. He said, matter of fact, y'all can pack y'all shit and get the fuck out of here anyway. And we said, bruh, you pay for everybody else's room, but you ain't pay for your 2 youngsters' room, which is me and bruh. We said, we ain't going nowhere. You ain't even pay for your room. But y'all see, he never called Judah a bitch. Y'all see,
You mean I never called?
You never called Judah. Never called Keisha a bitch. Niggas ain't never been jobless and been hobos and. It's all lies, man.
We got jobs and cars.
Yep. Children, we take care of all our children.
Most definitely.
Yes.
I just had another son September the 4th.
And I just had a daughter.
Yeah,
I take care of that baby.
I just got custody of my oldest daughter, who I was on child support with for 12 years. I just got she stayed with me now, and I got custody of my babies. He talking about people having all these children not taken care of. It's all lies, y'all. It's all lies, man. Mally and Yahki.
We got jobs, cars, and pay bills.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, look, we gonna continue on the path that the Most High has given us. We just wanted to open the line up for y'all to ask the questions, because you never heard it from us.
Never.
You understand? And to me, for real, this situation was dead. To after we finished spitting scripture in Delaware, and my aunt called me. Like Jacob on his radio talking about you had something to do with getting his channel flagged.
Yeah, he ain't even know.
I'm like, bro, look, that's whole shit. I don't need to talk bad about nobody to be valid in Israel, man. I told the brothers there on the radio today, bro, I do this. You understand? Like I'm a street teacher. I'm a teacher behind the closed doors as well. I do classes, we do streets, we do music. I live this. I hit the streets every day. I don't need to slander or talk bad about Jacob for me to be valid out of it.
Hey,
and the whole thing, let me say something real quick. The whole thing is this. For us that that actually know him. We know Lil Durk. We know Bro Jacob. Like I actually know him. Should I say? I'm saying maybe not Yahki and you, but I don't know. I actually know him.
Who's Lil Durk?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's his real name is
Durk.
I
just learned it today, bro.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like I actually know him. You understand? So for him to act like, you know, to come off the way he coming, as if, bro, look, like if some of these brothers got wind out here in St. Louis, you understand? Because you understand, footage is there and everything, God. It'll be a problem, man. You feel me? But I decided to play how David played Saul in a situation where he could have killed him at least 2-3 times, and he didn't. You understand? Like, what man goes on public record and talk about a man's personal matters? Yeah, I got jammed up by them people. Yeah, according to them, I'm considered a threat. It's what it is, but I don't sell drugs or nothing, so I don't give a hell who watch it.
Yeah.
I'm mighty, you understand? And it was all based off the knowledge that I had because I understood that the courts are operating in fraud, man. That's it. When I operate in the public, I operate under my business. I'm the chief national security officer of my business.
Yeah.
The name of my nonprofit organization is called the Order of Melchizedek, One Nation, One Military Organization. I have it registered with the IRS and everything, man.
Hey, yes.
I ain't the county recorder here in the STL. I file my own affidavits and all that. Some of us actually know how to type up affidavits and all that. You understand? So that's what it is.
So look, basically, look, we don't here to say this, bro. Look, with Daniel, it's limited because he been quiet.
Yes, I'm cool. We love Judah Black.
Hey, Judah Black, that's my brother. Big bro. Look, right. We can't wait to get back down there with that
KC?
Yeah.
Man,
oh, that's bro right there. You better believe that.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. As much as I'm disappointed in Elder Daniel, man, he like a father to me, man. I love him to life. I'm letting y'all know this though. Daniel been quiet and letting shit pass. That's why I'm mad at him, because he been letting Jake lie. But Jacob is a liar, y'all. And I'm just keeping it flat out 100, man. He on there straight lying and being a radio personnel and not spitting scripts.
Funny guy.
And y'all buying into that, bro. That's the whole issue here. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't even really got too much to say about Daniel, but dang, you know he lying about your little brothers, and you okaying that, man. That's crazy to me. But for every reason, it is what it is. I don't know why it's happening like that. But look, Jake is on there straight lying about me, Malaki, Macabee, and Judah, and Keisha as well. He on there straight up lying, and y'all buying into it. Only reason why we on here is for y'all can ask questions and hear both sides, because we've been silent the whole time. That's it. So I don't teach no esoteric doctrine. Yes, I teach upper room teachings. Was your apology sincere? Man, my apology was sincere, man. Hey, look, check this out. I say it again. Yes, I've been caught up in lust plenty of times, man. All the songs y'all hear on the album, guess who wrote all the choruses? I did. Half of it got something to do with lust because there was a demon I was battling at the time. Hey, I beat the demon, though. Why we don't talk about me beating the demon? Why we don't talk about that? You know what I'm saying? They talk about how I used to put women away. I did. Hey, I'm not putting women away no more. They talk about how I was aggressive and angry. I've been in prison. I've been in gangs. I've been shot. Of course I'm aggressive. I never swung on my elder Daniel, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that they can say that I was doing, they can't say the same thing no more. And that's the reason why I called in.
Well, if a man repented, then ain't nothing to talk about.
And my apology was this. My apology was to the Worldwide Assembly, to y'all, and my apology was this. If I offended them in any way, hey, forgive me, bro, because the disrespect and the lies is going on right now. Because I called in, I said, you said I said this. He said, I didn't say that. Well, you said I said this. He said, I didn't say that. Then my whole point is like, well, everybody else saying you saying it. So it's too many witnesses. Now, all of a sudden, you ain't said it. I lost ground on the radio. I ain't know what to say. So all I could do was talk about me and talk about myself. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there to talk about his situation. According to Sirach 19, we ain't even supposed to be speaking of another man's matter. That's not my position. And this, I said it flat out. I don't trust Mahal. I don't know him like that. I know my brother. I've been around him for many a year. You know what I'm saying? These are facts. But, bro, all the accusations has been put out as lies. Now, have I mistreated women? Yes, I have. Have I mistreated my current woman? Yes, I have. Have I fell victim to lust? What nigga haven't? I done had plenty of conversations where he said I used to have a lust demon on me when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So instead of putting me out and constantly reblasting stuff that happened a long time ago, why don't you pray for me and help build me up like I'm trying to help do the people? That's all I'm saying. We all fall short sometimes, family. But who is getting back up and doing something about it? And who is around? Why is people talking about people? We supposed to be lifting each other up. This supposed to be a Hebrew radio network to bring people to salvation, and it's become Jerry Springer.
Yeah, it become entertainment. I say what I say right here. He say, not fooling with no fancy title. The title that I hold is within my own organization. Like if you set up any type of business, there's a title that you must hold to be whether you're the CEO or the CFO or whatever. You understand? And what nobody's saying nothing about these titles when I was rapping on the horse's bridle. I'm chief administrator, Mali Macabee, the Israelite spiritual intimidator. Scared of my paperwork, they label me a registrator. 40 days up in the hole, don't worry, brother, see me later. Prelim testimony, they swear on oath, he has a bond. They like, look, when he sit down here was a bond. It ain't fraudulent, it ain't forgery or nothing. That's what scared us, right? Prelim testimony, they swear on oath he has a bond, and federal investigators, they lost their jobs, ain't find no bombs. Why? Because they thought they ran into, instead of a knowledgeable brother on the fraud that the courts are perpetrating, they thought they ran up on some type of local Negro that was trying to blow up some towers. And I'm like, look, y'all got the wrong cat.
Tell them where they can find this video.
Which one?
The horse's bridle.
Yeah, the horse's bridle. You can get right on YouTube, and his videos on the 4 Tribe Static Addicts, the horse's bridle. I'm rapping about it. I'm rapping about the feds knocking at my mama door.
Yeah, and
I'm actually rapping about it.
Yeah.
And what tipped him off, because I sent paperwork down to Southern Missouri to get a traffic ticket dropped for my dear sister Lakeisha.
Yeah.
Y'all performed the damn song.
It was the song of the year. It was the song of the year.
We got a reward.
Damn, you performed the damn song.
We got a reward for award for song of the year, and it was the horse's bridle. And everybody loved it, but it's talking about me getting locked up. Right? And y'all don't never forget this. That was 2 years ago. Right? That happened at the beginning of 2017. It's almost 2019, man.
Yeah.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Stuff being brought up from 2 years ago. You dig? And for real, that's why I was saying you sound silly trying to diss me. Especially when the police nigga approached you, and I drew down on the police for you.
Damn.
In front of your house. Ariel, Albin, Israel was there, and we was doing? We was trimming your bushes, wasn't we? And you got into it, you and your woman got into it with your neighbors. And the police got called. So my title, Sect of the Nazarenes, is what I hold within my own organization. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. It ain't got nothing to do with class. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Matter of fact, show me the video where I announce myself as that.
It ain't got one. And they showed me the video where I never admitted to it. I fell victim to lust. I got whole songs on it, the whole album. Listen to the whole Year to Push album. I wrote all of it. Half of it got something to do with us beating lust, whether it's been vaginas, lust of the world, money, the lust of the flesh, anything. The whole thing was based off the concept of lust. That's why it was Year to Push. Let's push through this lust, my niggas. That's what it was. That was the whole thing. So like the perception put out about me and bros is complete lies, man. And that's why we called in and notice when we called in and we started asking certain questions, they got answered in certain ways because they was lies, man. And that's all it is, man. So that's why we're here. We're not here to keep stirring up stuff. This is my first video doing this. This is second when he addressed it the first time. This is my first ever even speaking out. And this is because atonement is in fact coming up. And look, y'all need to hear the whole side, man. Y'all need to hear the whole side, and y'all ain't been hearing the whole side. Y'all just been hearing Jacob rap and live this whole time. That's exactly what's been going on. That's really what's been going on, y'all. Whether y'all want to believe that fact or not, we ain't trying to convince y'all of nothing. It don't matter because Yod-Hey Wah-Hey know who's telling the truth or not.
Yeah. And then the brother asked about threatening. Look, I was charged with tampering with a judicial officer, a judge, and a prosecutor, because they looked what I wrote them and realized I caught them in a fraud and was like, I feel threatened behind it. You understand? Now you be like, well, dang, you threatening, you issuing threats to white for the Master Charlie. And nobody ever say nothing about Jacob when he be on the radio talking about he prayed that all these heathens die tonight. You see what I'm saying? But see, I ain't behind no radio talking that. I'm proactive. I'm in this devil face with it. Because I know that the Most High God is owner, possessor, and creator of all things. You understand? And if I stood up against a tyrannical beast, You understand? And certain situations I had success in. I done got up out of a lawsuit, $2,500 dealing with the electric company out here. You understand? My child support that been took up off my credit report. You understand? I done beat like 2 cases out here dealing with these tickets and all that. Since I've been out, not even doing the same process, I still been sending tickets back, and none of my brothers got warrants.
Hey, he got all warrants up off me, boy.
None of my brothers got
him.
warrants.
I got my license back. No bull. I had my license suspended. Carla. I see the video. I just gotta watch it. And yes, after this, you won't hear nothing else about it.
No.
The same thing they did today, we need to do for y'all, because y'all never heard anything from us. That's the reason why we on here. Again, this is not to slander nobody. These are pure facts. And we got emails, text messages, and screenshots and all that to prove everything we talking about. Ask them for proof. There won't be none provided, but we got proof. You know what I'm saying?
Look, my children, my children get all my support. I'm with my babies every day. Somebody asked, do I teach at the homeschool? Yeah, I'm the Hebrew instructor and the self-defense instructor. I'm teaching our short leggers, whether they be men child or maid children. They all throwing strikes. They all blocking and weaving, throwing kicks. I do that. And I incorporate that in the lesson with my Hebrew, because we gonna get into Hebrew martial arts and all that, man. So yes, I teach at the school every day during the week. Yeah, that's what I do.
Avdon clearly think that we avoiding the question. He says, I don't understand. Y'all in STL can't y'all go and sit down and talk instead of these?
They don't want to sit down and talk. We tried.
We just tried to call today, Ahki, if you was listening. I called in first, and I was on my way back in time. I called in. I saluted the brothers. I kept it very cordial. You understand? Let the brothers know, hey, look, man, I learned a lot from y'all, all type of stuff. You understand? But look, I'm calling in to let the people know. And I asked you, I said, do me something. Allow me to stay on this phone line and allow the Worldwide Assembly to call in so they can ask me any questions they want. I'm going to sit in the hot seat. Everything was aired out. He said, well, what is that actually going to accomplish? I said, okay, well, trip off this. How about y'all ask me some questions? You dig? And bro got to ask me questions about, did I have something to do with this channel? Bro, look, dog, that's some whole shit. I don't gotta dish you to be valid out here in Israel. Like I've been doing, you just being seen, bro. I've been out here. You understand? I ain't never been on some, I can walk up on somebody and they won't even know they Hebrew. No, nigga, look, brothers already know when it comes to the streets, when it comes to the teaching the word in the street, I started that in the STL, bro. None of y'all started that, and for y'all to be talking crazy about the street teachings, and ain't none of y'all street bros. How you gonna talk about the brothers as if you can show us a better way to do it? You ain't in the streets.
I'm in the streets Monday through Friday.
So say, could y'all please stop this? After this, you won't hear no.
No, it ain't.
It's for y'all.
Yeah, it's for y'all, so y'all can hear both sides of it, because we've been quiet on the matter.
Man, I know I have.
Nobody ain't even said nothing over that way for real. You understand? And again, Jacob is a funny guy. I laugh at the bro even until this day. I laugh at him, man. When he was like beg like a mother effer, man, everybody in here fell out laughing. Because he's a funny guy. You understand? It's entertainment.
Me and Jay, ain't nothing wrong with street teachings. That's what we saying. They talking about us street teaching on the streets. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right. Hey, for the record, hey, I'm in the streets Monday through Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We feeding the homeless. We helping them, offering them resources. So Monday through Friday, I'm in the streets, helping physically or spiritually, or even both, actively.
So like, ain't none of that happening, man. So look, with all that being said, I ain't got too much more to say. All I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I love Daniel Solomon. That's my elder. He done showed me a lot of wisdom. I looked at him like a father. Jake, you know what I'm saying, I love him as a brother, pretty cool guy. Don't know really too much about him. He spoke about me a lot, but I ain't know nothing about him.
Right, and if you don't know him too much, you can't trust him either.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So that's why I never really rocked with him. Me and Jacob have never had a one-on-one, none of that, because I don't trust him either. I know Dan, I know Mali, I know Judah, I know Ariel, I know Zebediah, I know Elijah, I know Tobias. These the bros. Jacob is not part of our camp. Don't let him think he don't name the class.
Bro, look, as long as I've been with the camp for 13 going on 14 years.
How many years?
13. It'll be 14 next year. You understand? Jacob ain't taught a class. You understand? As long as I've been there, he ain't taught a class, no nothing. His brothers that been around me 10 years that's affiliated with the camp that still don't even know who he is.
So that's Elder Daniel.
That's
Solomon's
his
best
boy.
friend, man.
Yeah, and I still rock with him after he got on that. He knows, see what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff y'all not privy to, but he know what went down over a decade ago in the STL and why his name dead out here. And again, boy, you sound like a clown dissing me. You understand? Cause anybody that rock with me know how I get down. None of you niggas can shit on what I've done consistently and diligently over these years.
He's talking about teaching at the camp. He ain't talking about no Sabbath classes. He's talking about teaching
at the camp. Like he ain't never been there.
He don't. The only time you see him is on Pentecost and on Passover, and these are true facts. What happened was since the radio station got kicked off, that's when everything started back colliding because you know what I'm saying. The radio station was popping. Honor Humility STL was popping, and then the class needed to be brought out. So I don't know what discussion they had. Next thing we know, Jake was there, everything after the radio got up.
When the radio started,
that's when y'all start seeing him with us. Other than that, man, go back through the years. He wasn't rocking with us, bro.
Jake ain't
he
never
wasn't rocking with us, man. I never learned nothing from Jake. I never even rapped about scriptures with Jake, y'all. I'm keeping it straight up real with y'all. Not one verse was poured out when I ever been with Jake. I did that with Daniel Solomon. That's the swordsman. This the swordsman. That's all we saying. So he knowing everything he's getting and all this information.
Shalom, mighty Hebrew, my
Shalom, brother. All this information is coming from elsewhere. He don't know nothing about us like that. You know what I'm saying? Even as far as bruh getting out of jail, we help raise money too. All this is lies. We got all receipts and all of that to prove this stuff. That's all I'm saying, y'all. We ain't talking about nobody. We just showing y'all the lies. That's all it is. There's a lot of lies, man. So look, I'm finna get up off here. They can keep going. With that being said, shalom to my family. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems. Nobody. Atonement is coming up. You know what I'm saying? If I offended any of y'all, whether it be my wife, whether it be y'all, whether it be this brother, whether it be Daniel, brother Jacob, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I apologize and may y'all have strength in your hearts to forgive me, man. That's all I'm saying. And look, watch the lies and quit leaning to one side of the story if y'all ain't heard both sides, because that's the quick way to get your draw snatched off and you thrown into the lake of fire, as brother Jacob would say. And watch people that's slandering and causing division. Yeah. We ain't causing none of that. That's not the spirit of the Most High, and that ain't what we've been on. He even ducked for plenty of times and said we was going out of town to even not tell y'all what was really going on, because we was trying to fix this with inside of the meeting, but even the meeting turned out to be bullshit.
It was a wicked counsel.
Right? So look, I love all them bros, man. I grew up with all them bros. Only person I don't know personally is brother Jacob. I know brother Jacob through Mali. Daniel didn't even introduce me to Jacob. Mali did. That's how I know Jacob, y'all. So look, shalom. Forgive me, y'all, if I offended y'all. I'm up out of here. I love y'all. Y'all see a lesson very soon. Shalom, family.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Who else got any more questions, man? You already know. My mighty Hebrew in the building.
Mighty Hebrew in the building?
Yeah, mighty Hebrew in the building.
He said y'all was good brothers.
They said we good brothers, yeah.
Yeah, that bro. Yeah, I like that.
Hey, now look, why? Like, trip off this. The charge is adultery and fornication. When I'm dealing with Keisha, I'm here to tell you I've never committed adultery or fornication with her. Right? Now, if that answer ain't good enough for you, I don't know what to tell you. But that's still a very close sister of mine. I love her to this very day. Me and her got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Me and her put our minds together and came up with, got the homeschool popping. Thanks to y'all supporting everything, man. Shalom, we out here doing work. You see what I'm saying? And that sister name been drugged through the mud too. We got recordings and everything, man. You're planning down the line, coming to the West Coast. Yes, sir, man. We coming. I'll be able to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Jacob said that was a rumor. Jacob said, what was the rumor, Ahki? Who the girl? Do you believe in salvation for all people in the world? Salvation is of the Jews, man. Scripture tell you that Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. You should never be ashamed nor confounded world without end. You understand? We're going to have handmaids and servants. They're going to be spared the lake of fire if they're obedient. All right? So it's all good. You want to send donations to the new homeschool, check the description box, 12 tribes, and click on the GoFundMe link for the House of Zion homeschool. Okay, so then y'all bringing up cheaters. Look, do y'all know that episode that she was on? That was 10 years ago, y'all. She's a paid actor. None of that was real. Keisha was on Cheetahs over 10 years ago in Houston. I mean, Dallas. She used to live in Dallas. You understand? She was paid. She was paid. Her homeboy and her wife. Everybody in that show was paid. That was over 10 years ago. How are we confusing that with what he trying to say? Me and her was get like I was knocking the boots over. Look, like come on, man, kill all that. Right? You want to know if it was fornication or adultery? None of that. None of that. That's my business partner. That's my sister. If she need me right now, she called me right now and say, Macabee, I need you. You understand? I'm on the way. You feel me? Because she done been there for me when a lot of people done turn their back on me. How about that? You understand? I'm talking about being solid with me. That's a woman that's solid with me. You understand? So I got mad love for her, man.
That's why I do too. Shalom, sis.
No doubt, no doubt. I got the school. I got the school done. Keisha's very she got the skill of being ingenuitive. She got the skill of ingenuity. She know how to organize and put things together. Yakanaan Eleazar!
He's here.
Yeah. So Keisha's a good sister, man. Again, y'all, when that video was played about cheaters, y'all, that was 10 years ago. My case I caught was 2 years ago. 2. You see? Come on, man. We got to get better than that. And then look, my wife actually is on the comment board of my last video I just did, reproving a cat. Like, look, you don't even know what's going on. Shout out to Miss Tia. That's my boo. I love mad love for your baby mama.
Thanks for the compliment on my son. The water, all
praise. Yeah. Right on for the, you know what I'm saying?
Baby Juju.
Yeah, you know, and then also the
Makaya.
Yeah, baby Juju outgrew his clothes. He gave me baby Juju clothes for my little joke.
Straight up.
Yeah, I work for she look at Keisha. I work for cheaters. I know. Jacob show. I mean, look, there's many reasons why men throw shade, man. You tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like I came on her to look. Ask me any question.
Somebody said he talked about multiple wives. What about multiple wives?
What about it, man? I'm not even arguing about something that the Most High clearly allows. If you don't want to deal with it, don't deal with a brother like me or my brothers. That's it. You understand? Scripture tell you to become a sister rather than, you know, a husband. I mean, become a friend rather than a husband sometimes. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to condemn brothers that have multiple wives, man. You understand? I'm just not about to do it. So why is she on Facebook? Who you talking about? Who on Facebook? Let me see.
Who on Facebook?
Let me see. Let me see what you talking about. Let me see who you talking about. You said somebody on Facebook. Okay. Fuck them. You ain't got to explain shit to me. I already know. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people. This ain't for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was actually my homeboy and his real wife. Why I asked about my rear end though? Who asked about your rear end? Somebody asked about your rear end? What? Come on, Israel. Y'all tripping. Yeah, what I'm saying is Ahki is over after this. All right, we got the Day of Atonement coming up, but we wanted to open this up so y'all can ask us questions. This was for y'all, it wasn't for nobody else.
I'm gonna show you what I've been doing.
I was perfect with not saying nothing. But then when the brothers start saying certain things, like I was the reason why I was the reason why his channel got flagged. Bro, if I flagged your channel, you should have a notification by it. I asked him to prove it. I ain't gotta prove nothing. Don't the scripture say prove all things? Come on, man. We gotta stop that, man. Okay, I can understand when people make points based on their opinions. Bible's piece of most. If you just don't want to, don't deal. You understand? That's it. Just don't deal. But I'm not gonna condemn a brother that get down with that. You understand? Even if a brother like me is expanding. Say I'm like, well, look, I need to expand. There ain't no sin behind it. And I'm not in the business of making up sin. You understand? I'm not in the business of making up sin. When it's time for Macabee to expand, I'm going to expand. You understand? And I have a wife, but if it's, you know, if I'm courting somebody else while I have a wife, then that's just what it is. That's between me, the Most High, and my family. They ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Brothers got to stop that, man. Just like I'm not condemning nobody that deal with multiple wives, just like I wouldn't condemn Abraham, man. And I'm all about a man not being slothful, being able to take care of what it is. All right, where we at? It is what it is. Learned a lot from you, boo, and just hope this end. Hey, it's over after this. They said it was over after the radio today. It's over after this. I wanted y'all. This is for y'all. LOL, Yahki said the Nazarene. Yes, indeed, we are not to condemn one another. It's always the Keisha that will mess up the church's money. Keisha. Okay, so that was funny as hell. The hell with the question, bring the word out, bro. I know, but this ain't really what that was. This is just, just answering y'all questions about whatever. Jacob changed his stand on multiple wives. This is a demon of hatred, jealousy, slander. A true elder would never keep this kind of mess going. Facts. That's my sister Serafina from the Carolinas, man. Was one of the issues about the money that was raised for you getting you out of jail that Jacob possibly took too much. Jacob never got me out of jail, man. You understand? Jacob put up $6,800. My sister, my brother, and my sister and my brothers put up the other 17 to retain a lawyer. You understand? That didn't go toward the $25,000 bond that was needed to get me back on these streets, cash only bond, not 10% cash only. You understand? That was for a lawyer. That's what that was. And in 72 hours, the 6,800 that Jacob put up from the GoFundMe, we gave right back to him. You feel me? He didn't miss out on nothing, man. You see what I'm saying? People worry about the wrong shit. Hello from Louisville. Wow, all the hate. This is crazy. Yeah, I understand. We just wanted y'all to come in and ask us questions about what's going on. Because you heard on the radio about myself, like I'm flagging videos, which is some whole shit. I ain't got to do that. I don't got to diss none of you elders to be valid out here, man. I've been doing it too long. You understand? It's just what it is. It's not the brass the truth. Brothers know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff about my Ahki right here, Judah Moshe.
What he say?
You understand? Just certain stuff. He always talking crazy, calling certain brothers monkey niggas, and man, you sound like the Klan. And we laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Malaki. What you thanking me for? I remind you the shooter put the word out, bro. People Assembly came out for you. Mighty fuck that nigga right left our brother in death camp. You see, you got Mighty Hebrew started. Now y'all done got the sovereign on here now. You dig? Just because I know a little something about contract law. I know a little something about contract law. You dig? And how these courts are operating fraud. Y'all talking about the sovereign. You got the sovereign on her now, the Mighty Hebrew. That really go in and bang and had to stand up for his rights. And you feel me? He went all the way over to the United Kingdom, man.
Calling niggas, Negroes, gorillas.
Yeah, that's coon shit, bro.
Who you calling Tom Mom?
Yeah, I mean the other brother. He called everybody a monkey mouth Negro. So yeah, exactly, Nehemiah. Why he didn't take a screenshot and show who flagged him? Off his head. All the things he did was cool when you was down, man. Stop. Man, look, bro. I'm saying like this. When we gonna elevate as a people? You dig? I mean, how long we just gonna be playing around? We gotta elevate, you dig? And that's what it come down to. And in real, y'all really don't know, like, how long I've been down with Brother Jacob. How long, you understand? Like, I know Lil Durrell. Don't get mad, Lil Durrell. Don't you call somebody Dickie Shepherd? Well, I know Lil DJ. Lil Durrell. I know you.
Crazy.
Like, don't play. We know who you are, man. Like, I know you. You understand? Man, I got some brothers here in the STL. I'm talking about itching. You know how many people in my ear like, man, bro, drop the axe on this nigga. I'm like, no, I ain't even do all that. It wouldn't be honorable. It wouldn't even be honorable. But if your best shot is what you got off on Saturday, bro, you ain't got nothing coming. You understand? Because adultery madness is false anyway. What else you got? Me going against a judge and a prosecutor? You understand? After I done had several successes of it, after I served the police when they came and tried to lock you up, nigga. What is you talking about? You sound like a clown trying to diss me. When I served the boys and I showed them, because all my stuff public record. I'm gonna show it again. All my stuff public record. Nigga, I banged on the boys right here. EIN, look it up. St. Louis County Record of Deeds number, look it up. Bond number out the post office, look it up. Israel National Military Depot. Come on, I banged that when the police ran up on my eye. I told him, I said, he with us.
Let me see that.
I told him, I said, he with us. The police stepped back to their squad car. I looked us up because what I filed is public record. I'm not hiding nothing. I was never charged with fraud or forgery. They was like, who is this nigga that know all this? And how many people he done taught? Why you think when I got locked up, they kept me segregated? We don't need them teaching nobody else this.
You ain't teach me.
You in them Black's Dictionary, Black's Law Dictionary, boy.
I know.
Yeah, Lil Durr. Speak with you about second and 13. Yeah, Ahki, get with me. Yeah, we need to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't like ugly, man. I mean, I know what it is, man. It's ugly. Calm down, man. And the heathen laughs at the nonsense. Let's keep it real. No doubt. He was telling me about that stuff you talking about. I was locked up. I mean, it's just certain things, man, you can get around certain stuff. You just ain't got to go just like the path. They show you certain things you can do to get around. Now, do we got the power to enforce anything? Of course not. The heathen be like, the hell what you talking about? They basically was telling me, boy, what you saying is true. You better fly up under the radar if you ain't out here busting like that. That's how they came at me. Get your hands on your face. Dang, I'm like, who y'all looking for? You understand? Yank me out there. Sir, are you on? Of course I'm on. Where is that? Right there. I pull my hammer up on my 40 up off me and everything. They try to give it back to me. I said, no, consider that a gift. Consider that a gift. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So, I mean, little stuff you go through, but nothing major. I'm not on there. Idolatry, adultery, stealing. You understand? None of that. Look, none of the Hebrews got none of that on me. Violating. You know, you got a few Hebrews with a few feelings that's hurt or whatever. A few women feelings may be hurt. But, man, for the most part, man, you ask about me is what it is. All right? So, it's all good. Where else we at? No, that's something I printed up to show them all my contracts that I recorded in the public. When I come out into the public and do business, you understand? I operate through my EINs and my contract. I'm a private citizen. You see? I'm a private citizen. You confusing it with sovereignty, but I told him, I said, look, my power is sovereign. I'm just one of his sons. And I realized the fraud that the courts are perpetrating, so I called them on it. And then had court cases shut down behind it, dismissed. All right? All right, so you was going to say something. Go ahead, Al.
Oh, no, just somebody made a comment. I don't remember who it was. Said, let us talk about you being held in the death camp or something.
Oh, yeah, it was a mighty Hebrew. He just was saying, keeping it real, because that's where I was. I was around a whole bunch of Aryan Brotherhood heathens. You understand? And still had to stand up and bang the word. It's what it is. It ain't nothing to it, man. Okay, what happened in the STL over a decade ago with Jake? We'll bring it out, man. Y'all willing, we ain't got to bring it out, but I mean, there's a lot of people already got win. See, that's one thing. Even though you getting at me, bro, I never gave you up. Never gave you up. You understand? And even though a lot of people heard, like, look, hit his head behind that. Nah, it wouldn't be on him. So, you know, it's all good, bro. I'm gonna let the Most High handle his business.
Yeah, it came back to me too.
Just for the family. Bet Jacob wouldn't be open to fam one love. Yeah, of course he wouldn't be. What else we got out here? Okay, do you use a social? Sometimes I do. For the most part, I use EINs, which is an employer identification number, and I use also a credit profile number, CP, and they all 9 digits. I rarely use my social, rarely. Yeah, the signs of course, cooler heads will prevail in the end. You understand? But people gotta understand what it's all about. Yeah, it's not fraudulent because I was never charged with fraud, Michelle. You understand? You say, Mal, explain how he fabricating his numbers. How can he see the truth of the matter? For y'all that don't know, man, y'all can go to shoutcast.com. Let me put that on there. Y'all want to know what kind of numbers the station doing for real? You know, every live stream is recorded. Like how many people come through the live stream is recorded. I ain't even know that. Another brother in the STL showed it to me.
Yeah, I got it through the text message this morning.
Another Israelite in the STL was like, bro, I never believed all that 900,000 anyway. This is why. Pulled up the website on me. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all really want to know how many people listening on a Saturday or Sunday, after he say so many 900,000.
Because it say right here, I got the picture. It say Hebrew Israelite Radio Network, and it has 22 listeners. Just to show
It
you,
was early today.
Hebrew Israelite Network. You scroll it on over. 22 listeners. I don't know if you see that. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, look, we just wanted to come on here so y'all can understand what it is, man. When it come down to what they trying to say, lusting and all that, I never committed adultery or fornication with my sister. A lot of people angry because we close, and to this day we close, man. Got mad love for my sister, her children, and all that. And we got business we doing. All right. All right, can't be true. There were more than 200 on YouTube. Oh, how did you get out of prison? I had to cop a plea. I took a plea deal. I got 2 years of probation. That's what happened. I just pulled it up. It's saying 700,000. Please show that to me. Send it on back this way. All right. That is my question. Explain how he's fabricating his numbers. Okay, we got that. I ain't believe that either. Boosting. Bro, look, there's more people on YouTube than it is on listening to the Hebrew Israelite Radio Network. It's over after this video. Yeah, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Bro said on the radio they was done. We done. You are now fifths of a man, mind, soul, body. All right. I know I got tired, David Yah being first caller. Dawi Yah on the Hebrew, no doubt. Oh, wow, you brothers or something else. We handle business like men. Where y'all from? We in the STL. What you mean? Dig, and if that's what it is, and how come you ain't hollered that so-called Jacob about not putting me in personal business out there to form a certain opinion about a brother? All right, all right, bro, come on through, Nehemiah. Let's holler back because you was brought up too, Jay Strawder. Come on through and holler at your brothers, man. We heard the no fly zone. Those are something else. Bang, bang, bang. All right, y'all. Any more questions about the matter? We didn't address the titles. That's the title I hold within my own organization. We didn't address the so-called slander of adultery or fornication. That's false. You understand? That's my business partner. I got mad love for, even down to the tickets that we fight to get thrown out. That's just what it is. Uh, Yahki admitted certain things that didn't happen up under that garage down there. He admitted to his lust and whatnot. We discussed a lot of the lies that's being said. Some of y'all say, why can't we sit down and talk like me? And I just called in today, you understand, and I was hung up on after I kept it cordial. Uh, we addressed the whole point that he's saying that I flagged his channel. Stop it, man. That's whole shit. I ain't got no reason to flag no man's channel for the very reason I don't have to slander anybody to be valid in Israel. All right, we ain't even bringing. We just wanted to answer some questions, man. I don't have any more questions. Melik on here calling me again. How do you find out how many listen to this people on show? Go to shoutcast.com, y'all. We got video of Day of Atonement coming. This will be our house. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna get into the video of the Day of Atonement. www. Y'all want to know how many people really listen? Go to shoutcast.com. www.shoutcast.com. That's what you do. Type in, when you get there, type in the Hebrew Israelite Radio Network. Preferably, I would say wait till a Sunday or Saturday. Till he bragging about how many people listening. It's heartbreaking. But no man can have subject matter jurisdiction over you unless you give it to them. And even if it was 200 people listening on YouTube, YouTube is not directly linked into the actual website. Like if I look at the live stream on YouTube from Tobias' channel, that's not me being logged into the actual website.
Yeah, Marty Hebrew correct. I believe it's called consent of the governed, if I'm not mistaken. About giving consent, a jurisdiction over you.
He has way more traffic. Them numbers actually not wrong, right? I know it's hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know till a bro brought it to me here in the STL. It's like shit, he's straight lying. Truth. Don't go there, bro. Not worth it, man. We good, man. Like I'm not even like, bro. I'm not even angry. You understand? I'm just stating the fact. He sound like a clown dissing me. Sound like a clown. You understand? Because everybody know me know better. All right. How do you know Shoutcast? is legit because you can type in InfoWars, you can type in any radio show that has a live stream and it'll come up. You can click on the actual link that pop up next to it to make sure it's the right internet radio show. You understand? And you tell me. All right. Okay, let's say tighten out. So are you saying when he's naming out different countries? That's not true. I'm gonna tell you like this. As long as I've been up there, I've never seen it. I've seen the little Google map symbol over Buckingham Palace. I've seen it over the Kremlin and all that. But the actual number he reads, 900 some thousand, and so many websites copying and all that, he ain't never showed us that. He's the same way he is. Who is that? Who is that? Okay. YouTube is erasing my comments. Oh, they are. Just in case. This is female message. You mean you should have told him that? Just bringing out my papers and all that. Oh, we had a meeting during the STL. Papers was brought out. Big, no scripture. We just wanted to answer something. All right. Have you apologized, Brother Jacob, started your process of getting an attorney? Apologize to, listen to me. Listen to me. Apologize to him about what? You understand? Like what? What are we apologizing about? The very money that he put up was given right back to him. You understand? He actually had enough to get me out and would have got it all back. Because even the attorney said you can beat this. It's easy work. What am I apologizing about? You got if my bruh, the shooter, is in jail and he need 25,000 to get out, and you get the 25,000 back as long as he come to trial. You understand? And I got 100 racks. What's the problem?
Shouldn't be anymore.
What's the problem? Go get him out.
Straight up.
And we can discuss all the extra stuff later. You understand? So no, ain't none of that because he fronting like I used to work for him, like I'm fired. Nigga, I ain't never got paid for coming up there. I came up there out of the love of my heart. All right, well, show me the website that tracks the numbers. That's all we're saying. It's a live stream. Surely the stats are kept on it. Everything's about numbers. Fact, my people, they are liars. All right, I'm gone. Time is short. Y'all stay warm. So I did. Alexa got says he gets about you. What is it? Yeah, Alexa.com. Go ahead and post that out. Go ahead and post that. You say Alexa.com, or I say Alexa.com.
What is it? What about it?
He's saying that says he gets 600,000 views on the regular. Alexa.com. That's how you spell it? I'll put it up in there. All right, she said, honey, ain't nothing to sneeze at. You ain't no, ain't nothing, ain't not ungrateful at all. And end up getting a lawyer that straight told me you can beat this, but it's gonna take you 9 months. You understand? So we know it ain't nothing to sneeze at. You understand? And the conversation I done had with them brothers since I've been back, they already know what it is. Why are you bringing up something happened 2 years ago? As if you ain't know what it was. As if you ain't vote for the horse's bridle. Like, stop that, man. Okay, can't really think, bro. Jacob know about you starting the schools. Yeah, he knew, but he knew about it. He started dissing the school. He wouldn't have had nothing to do with the school. You understand? Even though we teaching the short leggers. At least he didn't leave your back. Bro, listen, he didn't get me out, Michelle. You tripping. I had to cop a plea to get out. He didn't get me out of jail. That's a lie. To get me out of jail, he had to come with $25,000 to get me out of jail. And then I could have fought my own case. You understand? But hey, it's what it is, man. It happened, it just happened.
Someone said Michelle needs to shut up.
How many wives do you currently have? None of your I got 20 wives and 100 children. Put it that way. None of your business. It's the Ahki from Jamaica. My question is all this going on. Why did you do the Passover? We was all good at the Passover. Right? It was all love. It was all shalom and all that at the Passover. Actually, me and Jacob had a shoulder-to-shoulder moment. We looked out over the room. Was like, man, the fruits of our labor, man. You understand? Excellent work is going down. Stay focused out here, man. And so it was no beef at the Passover. You feel me? At least not on my part and Yahki part. I know that for sure. Matter, he shouted out the school today on the show saying it's not a scam. It's not a scam. All right, we have to get teachers. I got my children up there, my nieces, nephews, all that. How you made it up with Jediah. I hollered at him, but he hollered at me once I got out 2 years ago.
Yep.
It just was like, you know what I'm saying? We used to be brothers or whatever. I shot at him here and there. Tell him, hey, man, just keep focused. You dig? That's it.
Shout out to that brother.
Why was Jacob mad at the Hebrews for telling you were in jail? The Worldwide Assembly donated to your GoFundMe. Your sister set up when it was told. I don't know why he was mad, man. His dogs hit dogs holler. Yeah, they do. Who been doing the most hollering? It ain't been over here. Who been assuming everything? It ain't been over here. All right, left you to rot in prison, man. That's the troll Nisi I was asking about. I don't know this lady from McCann. Pain. If y'all don't know, Miss T is my wife that's on here. Y'all see Miss T right there? Right above the Mighty Hebrew and right beneath Hannah Bowles. That's my wife. You understand?
Shalom, sis.
Yeah,
yep, that's his wife.
We'll kill y'all. Y'all not even speaking knowledge. The ISUPK we done mopped the floor with ISUPK before, boy. You better ask somebody. We done mopped the floor with them niggas. Like, you ain't talking about nothing. Shalom, yeah, you're right, Keisha. Ridiculous. What's up with the devil ladies? I don't know what that means. Do you know Dariya Mali? Because he talked like you know you. Dariya? Who is Dariya? Or Dawiya? I got his number and we talk here and there. But I will tell you this. Yeah, but I will tell you this. That when Mahara Call actually called the brother, he apologized to him, but he don't want to do it publicly over the radio. So now I don't know Dawiya, but I do talk. I got his number. We talk here and there. I find a word if there's something wrong with anyone who curses someone out and hangs up the phone, or anyone who disagrees with the negative viewpoint. Let us be my y'all's business, no doubt. Look at Keela. Yeah, you and my rear be talking, don't y'all? Keela and Miss Tia. Look at Tia. Shalom, y'all. You country girl. How my baby's doing over there? Yeah, that's my car guy is going to lift this off the banks. You and Brother Jack super chat with all you boys. Man, I ain't tripping off none of that, man. What? He was just going what? Do you have an age limit on here? Please answer. I need to know you're answering everyone else except me. What's your question, Hannah Bowles?
You say Hannah Bowles.
Hannah Bowles. Do you have an age limit? No, I don't. What's your question? Come on with it. Come on with it before we get up off her. We just wanted to open up the chat so y'all can ask y'all questions. I ask you questions, man. It's all good. Yeah, Mighty Hebrew, salute though. I love the work that you're doing. Salute to you and your beautiful ribs. Ribs. Right now, the age limit for the school we doing like ages 4 through 11. But y'all willing we expanding around January or in the summertime for like middle school. Do you guys spend dressables and dance on chairs? Do we spend dreidels? No, we don't spend dreidels. We're not Jewish. We Israelites. Most high people just all bang. What's the age? The age limit is 4 through 9 miles. The eye from Jamaica. My question is, if all this was going on, why did you do the Passover with him? Look, we wasn't beefing at the Passover, man. Everything was solid. You understand? Outside of certain things that we disagreed about, like doctrine-wise, but you know what I'm saying? It was all shalom in Passover, man. It wasn't no static like that. It wasn't no beef or nothing like that. All right, and for on the record, Mahara Carr ain't infiltrated nothing. He been coming around her since 2014. And we still Daniel done met him several times.
That's true.
I'm talking about Daniel pulled up outside the no-fly zone, parked his car, hopped out his car, and dapped up Mahara Carr. You know, and they sat back and talked about a few scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
And we still saying Joseph ain't the father.
No, because he's not. I just taught a class in Delaware about it. All right.
And we still not following the One West doctrine.
School and teaching, man. My Ron Tovia, a big trucker, message Lakeisha Davis on her. She got all the curriculum and all that. Only over there. Yeah, it gotta be. I don't know what the beef with Jake and them is over because Jake never met Mahal.
No, I never met.
Everything he talking about Mahal Call got to do with something he heard, like we made him do 50 push-ups because of the 10 Commandments. But the brother's still around. You understand? He loved the brotherhood, even though we argue and swing swords about certain doctrines, man.
We be going
The
at
brother
it.
never violated me according to the Torah, so how can I hate the brother? All your wives feast at the same table, kids and all. Don't get in your feelings. You said ass. Do all your wives feast? Yes, yes, yes. 20 wives and 100 children. Yes, ECH. Yes. 20 wives and 100 children.
Why is she asking?
And that, you feel me? And look, that's why I tell everybody, I got 20 wives and 100 children. In other words, none of your business. So you can have some, look at this lust-filled Negro. I got 20 of them, Michelle E. You want to know me why I got 20 wives and 100 children?
She might want to be 21.
You want to be 21?
That's what it is. She want to interview you so she can be a wife.
He called Marvel call like he does KKK leaders. He ain't gonna do that. Lust-filled Negro. Huh?
Michelle, you want to be his wife?
But you want to talk about that substance abuse, brother. You want to talk about that substance abuse. And I hear you. And many other things. We gonna keep it down on the tape. She asked me, did I get my butt done? What the hell are you people? What are y'all asking?
What y'all look what?
Boy, they kept playing that song Lust. I was dying. I know. I heard it. And look, this was after, you know, we finished breaking bread up there. It is if you asking for monetary support from the public. I mean, look, don't deal. Don't deal, sister. You understand? But those that's down, support, because the most I put on their heart to support. If not, this ain't the channel for you. Keep it pushing. Why'd you do Passover with them if all this was going on? It was all good at Passover. Huh? You understand? Right after Passover, it's just like something else kicked off. I went up to OKC to let these heathens know who had just tied these brothers to cinder blocks. To hell with y'all, and y'all going down. Also to do business with one of my Israelite brothers up there. Got back and all hell broke loose. But you know what? A couple weeks earlier, before that, when I got to the radio, he was talking mess about this brother right here.
What'd he say?
Saying, brothers from the camp.
I don't even listen to the radio show for the record. So notice I keep saying what he say. I don't even listen to it.
Yeah,
go ahead though. What he say?
Yeah, Michelle E is out of order. Don't get bounced about her.
What he say about me?
He was talking about brothers from the camp out there teaching with the army of Israel, nigga. Bro, if we go out,
we was at first ground party.
If we go out into the streets and we talking to men that are drug dealers and gangbangers, and the whole point is to get them to stop killing their own and come back to the commandments. What's the problem?
And for the record,
the problem? We don't need to agree on everything to let Israel know to repent.
And my heart had already agreed. If hypothetically speaking, if somebody coming up on a Joseph of the Father doctrine, I'm just step back and let you do your thing. So it wasn't like that we was even gonna go out there on mixed doctrine. We was all out there on one accord. You know what I'm saying? And for those, you know what I'm saying, who don't know, man, he a stand-up brother. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't coming in infiltrating nothing and got us on a new doctrine. We've been teaching the same thing we've been teaching.
And that's good you old enough to be our mama, ECH. You understand? Where your scriptures at? Like we don't, I'm not arguing with nobody about nothing that the Most High allows. You don't like it, don't deal. Y'all mad because I'm asking questions. Isn't that what this is about? It's all about questions. You understand? But either you being facetious or sincere. What is it?
You want to be his wife?
And the person smoke me and be under the rug. I'm not talking about smoking. Give me a call later. One love, Tori. That's Ahki Melech, no doubt. No doubt. Do your job, probably. I'm not mad. But act like we can't love each other even if we don't agree on exactly. Even if we don't agree on doctrine. Now, y'all, we just want to get on here and address what it was, man. No such thing as adultery or fornication. No such thing as me putting a fancy title on myself. That's the title I hold within my own organization when I operate in the public under my EINs.
Yes, I carry a Glock.
You know what I'm saying? He is an open carry state here in Missouri. He got every right to walk around flashing. You feel me? Even though I let the brother know, tuck that. You know what I'm saying? Tuck that on in, man. Shit. You know, we got too much madness going on. So we about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a chance to ask all y'all questions, and I pray we cleared it up for y'all. Shout out to my Ahki Yahki. Shout out to my Judah Moshe. Shout out to my sister Lakeisha Davis. You know, to stay respectful, asking me about my butt or whom I've had sex with. It's too much. All you need to know is no adultery, no fornication.
What's that about her butt for?
Ain't gotta show you nothing if you don't. So all good. So man, most I be with y'all. Look, I'm done with the matter after this. I just wanted to address that. Let y'all ask questions and let us answer it. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't sincere, then why the other side ain't doing that? Why they can't just sit in the hot seat and answer? You understand all these questions that's coming up.
IGBK would have showed me y'all trash.
IGBK would have got mopped. We'd have mopped the floor with the all right.
Hey, these comments be funny to me.
All right, so this is what it is. Look at Yahki 9 Eleazar.
That's Yak Ellie who was just in the comments.
Rebel Rouser. All right, y'all.
Shalom, brother Jake. How you doing, brother?
You be banned.
Daniel?
Yeah, you be banned for that. You be banned for that. Hobo! Rebel Rouser! Hey, look, Daryl, we got your number though. You know what it is. You sound like a clown again.
Sister Odelia, how you doing, Queen? I ain't seen you in a long time. I've been seeing you on Facebook getting you singing and dancing on all praises, Queen.
We need some more of that music, sis.
Yeah, you be getting down. No more.
All right, so we about to go ahead and check.
What up, Keish?
It's all good. And again, man, we got plenty of more content coming to the channel. We out here. We don't flag people channels. It take a lot for us to even block you off our channel if you talking crazy. As a matter of fact, this brew right here, he'll block you before I will, because I'll let you be on there hanging.
No, he don't block.
Hey,
nobody.
I thought Odelia was flicking y'all off.
Hey, look, Mally don't block nobody. I'd be like, Mally, you know I had to block him, right?
Yeah, I don't block nobody. I'm gonna let you hang yourself. Talk. Get that off what you talking.
What's her name? Poppy Seed?
That's my Poppy Shoe. That's
Poppy Shoe. She blocking, boy. She got a quick trigger.
Yeah,
shout out to all the hobo Hebrews.
What up, sis? T? What up, sis? Shalom. Shout out to my wife, Macabee. Shout out to my wife, Miss Tia, where she gave a birth to it was natural birth at that. You understand? To my young son Hezekiah on September the 4th. Big head, baby. 8 pounds, 4 ounces, natural. You did that thing, girl. You dig? So all praises. Let me see. I just seen Keisha somewhere on her. Good music.
I love you, man.
I love you, Yahki.
Who said that?
Keisha.
I love you too, big sis.
Hey, leave me out.
Somebody put a post up and was like, "Look, fuck all this with the music at sent us $50."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look, we going to the studio tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
That's right. So y'all
Most are willing.
I'm gonna be on that joint too.
Yeah. Sucker try to play me like Nintendo.
Yeah, same rap man.
Oh, dare you teaser scroll up. Shalom, see y'all soon next year, 2019, no doubt. Oh,
she said she had a question.
Oh, Delia, what you asked? Let me see. Come on up.
Re-ask your question, sis Odelia.
Oh, you was scrolling up. I just saying somebody said they love us in Hebrew.
I need have a tie.
Where you at?
It was somewhere. They were saying I love you
in
Hebrew.
Love you, Judah.
Love you too. Yes, we read Hebrew.
Hit me up, Purrs, man. Hit me up today. We ain't never even finished our conversation.
Oh, well, Delia, just inbox us on Facebook. I don't see the question. You know what I'm saying?
Who the gear? Stay humble. Hey, our channel called Honor and Humility, man. That's the whole reason for this video in the first place.
Somebody say, y'all Hebrew Israelites.
Yo, they why I need the music too. Yeah, we about to invoke the presence of the Almighty around here.
Claiming
I got a song called that.
Hey, well, look, I got a new lesson coming up saying you have to lose your identity to find true self. Actually, speaking on that nationality thing too, so be looking out for that.
All right, sure.
Carla Keys, I'm gonna listen to that video as soon as we get offline, Gwen.
Okay, I've noticed this sister Odell. You're still right. We're gonna wait on you, sister.
We're gonna wait. We most definitely gonna wait on sister Odell.
The next live class will be tomorrow, man.
When, Yahki? You doing your live tomorrow? If he do his live tomorrow, I go Tuesday.
Yeah, hey, whatever we got to do, man.
We're going live tomorrow. That's just
I ain't Milty will be live tomorrow. Y'all willing?
Okay.
When Yahki, Carla Keys told our sister, "Oh, where you at with your question, love?"
We waiting on you, Queen.
Carla, hey, what is Goyim is Gentile. Those are other nations.
Well, Gentiles, because you got the aim.
Fringes versus tassels. Same thing, bro. Intentions of the heart. Just make sure you go in your heart, man, and keep the commandments, man.
Yeah, Goy is Gentile, Goyim is Gentiles or a nation.
Galatians 3 and 4. Abraham, it was counted to Abraham as righteousness. He had no fringe on.
Who came up with that Black Hebrew Israelite title? KKK. We Israelites. We Hebrew Israelites, not Black Hebrew Israelites. We Israelites.
Right.
Many shades for Yahushua in the New Testament in the Hebrew book you had. Yahushua. Yeah, I was shot. I ain't got the book on me. It might be out in the trunk.
What book you talking about?
He talking about the Hebrew English New Testament. What name is used for Yahweh Shah in the Hebrew side of the New Testament? It's Yahweh Shah.
Bro, Ariel by Israel. I hate I missed this. What's up with it, my brother? I done spoke you up like 20 times, King.
What up, Hamite? I dished you like 8 times.
No, he didn't. That's my big bro right there. Hey, regardless of what's going on, man.
Okay, hey, well, TTO there you. Go ahead and hit either me or Yahki in the inbox on Facebook. And we'll get with you.
Ariel by Israel, call your little brother, man.
Yeah, pull up on us, bro.
All right, look at him. Just
woke up.
That mean you oblivious to all what's going on, huh?
Yeah, he just woke up.
It was in slipper mode.
I had to get my rest, brethren.
She asked, "What is your take on Maharakal going against Jake channel?"
Hey, well, look, true about this. If that's the truth, then Jake has an email. Like, look, if you flag anybody's channel, you understand? Then the person that flags your channel comes into your notifications. So if Army of Israel flag Jacob channel, he should have the proof. I asked him that on the radio today. You saying I or him had something to do with flagging your channel? Show me the proof. You know what the brother said? The brother said, I ain't gotta show you no proof.
So check this out, y'all. Look, anybody find somebody's channel, a regular person, subscribe and flag them. Yeah. You will get a notification back. So once you do that, do this. This how you know who lying or not, who just trying to start stuff and get ratings up. Ask Brother Jacob to show you a screenshot of Mahar Call or Honoring Military channel flagging any of his videos. Then holler at us.
All right, bro, that's whole shit. You ain't did nothing like that, bro. I don't need to flag your channel to be valid in Israel, man.
Somebody said, I'm not a black Hebrew Israel, I'm a Gentile. No one asked that. Thanks for sharing, though.
If he did do it, how you feel about that? That's some whole shit.
Yeah, if he did that, if Mahar Call did that, that's some whole shit, and we'd tell him, nigga, that's some whole shit, and you a hoe for that shit. But I don't even think he did it. Man, because if he did it, look, Jake liked to show proof when he got it. He ain't showed nothing.
Yeah, he ain't showed not one bit of evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like if he had that, he'd have brought that up.
Or you brothers in Chicago? No, we in STL, Missouri.
We 4 hours south of you. What it do?
Yeah, we pull up.
That ain't no problem.
We follow Jesus Christ too. Yahweh Shai. Come on now, we speak English and Hebrew.
All right, well that's what it is, y'all. We about to get up out of here, and we just wanted to go ahead and chop it up with y'all. The first sitting we had was around 40-something minutes. It's almost 2 hours, so we looking at, you know what I'm saying, roughly like 2.5 hours or something like that.
Look at this stuff. Is it possible for an 11-year-old to be pregnant? Why? You trying to go sleep with one?
Nah, that's old. That's old girl. She's 11. She actually is 11. She's a little girl. Her well is over now. I see a lot of fence riders. The young man did mention he did it. The young man did mention he flagged his channel. Okay, if y'all got the proof, then show it. Show and prove. I ain't flagged nobody's channel, nor even hinted toward it.
Who said if anybody flagged this channel, it is some whole shit. We standing on
it. And then if that's what it is, then guess what he has? He has the emails to prove that the channel was flagged. Easy work. I ain't even seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Watch his vid too, so don't make me hold this hammer again. That's right, Poppy. I hope y'all make it to Northern California. We on our way.
Yeah.
We out here getting it done, man. We spreading the word. You understand? So look, all praise to the Most High, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things, and name and glory is only begotten beloved Son, along with the King, man. We just wanted to come on here for y'all, so y'all gonna ask us some questions so we can clear it up. You understand? Y'all got any last words y'all want to say?
Nope.
All praise to y'all by Shema Mashiach, Yahweh Shabbat, Hallelujah, Yah. I love y'all. Again, if I offended any one of y'all, my bad if this had made a stumbling block for any of y'all, if this been a disgrace. But look, inside of Israel, we gonna have opposition. We gonna have problems. We read this in the scripture, and everybody ain't gonna agree at all. That's in scripture. We won't see eye and eye until the second coming of a Mashiach Yahushua. But that do not make another brother not your brother.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and I've been in the streets almost every day. So once I get more downtime, I'll start making videos.
All right, y'all got these shots be easy.
On the channel, Judah Israel 314. You already know what it is.
And let mama say you sugarcoat, man. I ain't got no sweet tooth. I don't even deal with sugar. I ain't even got no sweet tooth. I don't know no way but straightforward. So me sugarcoat something. We just told you if he got the proof that whoever flagged the channel, that's some whole shit.
That's some whole shit.
Like I don't flag nobody's stuff. There's plenty of stuff out there about me. I barely block. I don't even block y'all. It's this group.
I'm the
Throw
one
y'all
block.
off that
I'm
block y'all.
blocking
I
all
don't even
y'all.
block
It
y'all
don't
when y'all
block
talk
nobody.
shit
It
about
be
me.
Yahki. It do though.
I don't
bro.
even block you. So get
I
off
just
that.
don't need time for them negative energies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'll
understand
block your
vibration.
ass.
Yeah.
But look, with that being said, man, I love y'all family. I apologize. Forgive me if I've caused any offenses to y'all. We striving to be righteous. Any sins we did yesterday, just know we not doing them today and tomorrow,
That's
my
right.
nigga. Shalom.
That's Shalom. You sound like a clown dissing me, nigga. Yo. Ladar. All right, y'all. Shalom.
Boy, you crazy.
Ladar. Lil DJ. You know I gotta mess with you, boy. Don't choose sides, choose y'all. Hallelujah. Ariel Alb in Israel. Hey, pull up with some concoction, bro. So we
Hey,
can
call
rap.
me,
Shalom, bro.
Ariel Alb in Israel. Pull up with some concoction. You know what I'm saying? Inside joke so we can rap. Let's get her done. And what the hell is Zebediah Boaz at, man? The hell you been up to? You been
Right.
awfully
Shalom,
quiet. You been awfully quiet, brother.
He ain't trying to get caught across.
Yeah. He ain't trying to be put off the radio show. I get my songs played as long as I ain't with you niggas on the radio.
Boy, you a funny guy.
Damn, you know what it is, man. How's your little brothers, man? You feel me? And you already know, man, who got the streets out here. You understand? We ain't behind no computer. We proactive out here. How's your brothers, man? Yo.